question. I'm sure that there are some women who are not going for prenatal care, but I would say there are more women who are going than who are not. And that being said, there's ministries throughout the state, like Life Choices out of Memphis, that offer prenatal care, that offer help. The whole intent of this legislation, I want to remind those who are listening to this, is to get help to women who normally wouldn't get it, because these are women who are already breaking the law. They are illegally ingesting an illegal substance. So there you go. They're already breaking the law. I'm not going out and finding pregnant women and dragging them in front of a judge. Why we want to do this is because we want to get them help. That's the whole point of the bill. That's the intention, is to get these women who normally would never even think about prenatal, because they don't think that way. They don't process that way. Their only process at that point is, and mind you, it's dealing with cocaine and heroin, and their only thought is, how do I get my next drug? So they're not even thinking about the life within them. At least this intent of this bill will gather those gals and get them on a trajectory to getting help and to getting their life right. And that's the whole intent of the bill. Now, and also we want to get help to the baby. I mean, there's another life involved in here. And so we have a sunset on that bill. It's 2016. We are not even dealing with that part of the bill yet. We've got another year, and we're still grabbing data. So we really don't have we've not really captured a real snapshot of what that data looks like. And we can make all kinds of assumptions, and maybe mine's an assumption too, but the point is we still got another year to grab data. We still got another year of grabbing facts, as well as on women who are in fact getting help because of this legislation. And it's a very viable scenario to look at. We don't have enough facilities. We don't have enough beds in prisons. You know, we don't have enough facilities because we are in an epidemic of drug abuse. So that being said, you know, we're going forward. We're working with communities, church-based, faith-based initiatives to get them educated that there's a need for a place to have mothers with their children. But there are places available, and I will stand in defense that if a woman truly wants help, that lady can get help in her situation. But in answer to your question, Alex, yes, we need more facilities. And if you can broadcast this out across the nation, I would give you a big high five. We need folks that see a need to bring a place where women can get their lives healed and made whole, and we can get help to those babies. Apples to apples here, because again, this legislation deals with women who are doing coke and heroin and under addiction. And I've never been addicted, so I'm just going by what people tell me who are boots on the ground, who work with these kind of gals. They are not, their mindset doesn't even think rationally on cocaine and heroin. Now, you might be talking about a gal who is, you know, again, it's not apples to apples. Maybe she's under the care of a doctor. Maybe she's under prescription drugs. This bill does not deal with that. It deals strictly with coke and heroin. And so I'm not saying I'm just saying the ladies and the women that I've talked to in the drug courts, the ones that I have interviewed who were in this bracket of coke and heroin, they have told me over and over again, I don't think about abortion. I don't think about anything else. I don't think about nothing, but I just need that fix. I need to feel that next high. And so, but I'm not saying that all women don't have consciousness. I mean, I'm a mother. I remember, you know, feeling and knowing that I am a mother. But at the same time, I want to reverse this role here. We've not talked about that baby. You know, we're not talking. We would not mention the choice that baby does not have. I mean, that baby doesn't have. That baby ingests what is given to it through the mother. And so again, with the high rate of drug-addicted babies that we're seeing across our state, somebody's got to be responsible. Somebody's got to say, man, I screwed up, but I'll go through this misdemeanor. I'll go to the judge. I'll go through, get the misdemeanor. I'll get my drug court assigned. I'll go through that facility of 18 to 24 months, and I'll beat this thing. And at the end of the day, the reward is given that the charges are expunged. The mother gets the baby back. And, you know, we've worked through some things, and it's better for the mother and better for the baby. So, in lieu of your question of thinking that this gal, who knows? I'm not in the mind of that young lady. Who knows what they say? We can assume and assume until the cows come home. But the point is, I just want to make sure people understand that this bill was drafted. The intent and the genesis of this bill was to help women who are addicted to coke and heroin to get help, get their lives back together, and spend it with their children.